founder and executive director of the ReelWorld Film Festival, Tonya Lee Williams. Hey, what are you most looking forward to for this year's festival?
I always look forward to the last night because we're always so exhausted, but it's going to be such a great festival. First of all, it's the 15th annual ReelWorld Film.
Congratulations.
So that's just an applause to all the staff and the people who have helped make it, the board of directors who've brought it this far for 15 years is amazing. The fact that we're kicking off the festival, we don't normally do a documentary, but what's such a fascinating documentary, and I know she's talked about it quite a bit, so I won't get into that again, but it's a wonderful film about, you know, finding who we are and the journey of that. So Finding Samuel Lowe's our opening night. And, you know, I have a few little facts for you. I had to write them down.
Fire away.
I thought they'd be great. We are approximately 80% Canadian content at the festival. Now remember, the festival is about emerging talent, but we're really focused on the Canadian emerging talent and the racially diverse Canadian emerging talent. That's really important to us. We have 13 world premieres. 46% of the features are by female directors.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's really great when you think about, you know, directing in films is really a man's world. So we really look for those films. And, you know, a lot of people think about the screenings of ReelWorld, but we have a great deal of professional development. And we've partnered with CBC this year. We're very excited about that. So come on down to the Atrium, because we're going to be out there at the CBC, Barbara from Atrium, and putting on great, I think we've got, you know, 7 or 8 industry panels, including a Reel Speak that ACTRA is sponsoring, and it's going to be an actor. We don't want to say who yet. It's a bit of our surprise, you know, that you can get later. Great panels on screenwriting, panels on directing, how to get in the business, how to get an agent, all those things. So that's a really important part of every film festival, the networking aspect and learning about the business. And we have some interesting films that are sort of questioning identity. You know, we have the films that...
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Who are we?
Who are we, really? The closing night film, which is, you know, it's so shocking, really about a woman who grew up her whole life in Spain thinking she was white, finds out she was adopted and she's really South Asian. So how that sort of messes with your head when you thought you were one thing and you're another thing, and how you come to grips or terms or understanding your identity that you didn't even give a thought about. And so we have a lot of movies like that. There's a movie about the conflict between Cherokees right now, that there are a great deal of black people within the Cherokee nation's community, and they are not always welcomed within the community, and what that means, which is By Blood, is that movie. And we just want people to come out and enjoy the festival and
the panels.
And the panels. So we are screening films at Scotiabank Theatre, and everybody knows that theater. And we are screening March 8th all day at Cineplex Odeon in Markham, First Place.
Oh, great. Yeah. I was going to ask, are we still in Markham? And we are.
We're still doing Markham because last year was our first year in Markham. It did really well, and we wanted to go back there again. You know, we have to grow and develop there as well.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on ReelWorld online?
Definitely www.realworld.ca. Go there, you know, click on films, and you'll see all the films and lists, and you'll be able to read up really carefully the synopsis. You'll be able to see trailers on the films. We have 2 really great Christian films this year. You know, sometimes festivals forget, you know, we do every other religion, but we forget Christians. So we've got one called Steps of Faith, which is coming out of Texas, and it's a really fantastic film of a woman who really feels God is guiding her life to like give up everything in the city that she knows and go out into the country to work for this for this place that helps kids, at-risk kids.
Okay. Is this a documentary or?
Oh no, it's a drama. It's got funny to it because of course, you know, she's turned up in this town and she's telling everyone God sent her, and they're like, okay. Right. And then we have a Canadian film which is out of Calgary, which is so beautiful. It's a Nigerian family, but of course the girl has lived here a lot, gone to school, and her parents come to visit her and tell her that they have found her husband. She's been pledged to it, and she's like, what are you talking about? So it's really a lot of faith in that movie as well. So it's great to have these movies.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Congrats on your 15th year, and it's so nice to see you again.
Thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. You're always really great at talking to our filmmakers and finding out about the films, and we appreciate those support. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.